You are Locked On Phillies Postcast, part of Locked On Sports Philadelphia, on the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Mark Farzetta. This right here is Locked On Sports Philadelphia and your Locked On Phillies Postcast. Make sure you like and subscribe to Locked On Sports Philadelphia for all your Philadelphia sports needs, of course. So much to get to. I don't know where to start other than to tell you this particular episode is brought to you by eBay Motors. From brakes to exhaust kits and beyond, eBay Motors has over 122 million parts to keep your ride or die alive with all the parts you need at the prices you want. It's easy to bring home that big win when you're talking about eBay Motors. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. That's eligible items only. Exclusions apply. eBay guaranteed fit only available to U.S. customers. I love this baseball team, and I wish I'll never get sick of saying it. I want to scream it from the top of a mountain how much I love this baseball team, how much I love Alec Bohm, who had actually been pissing me off a little bit as of late, a little slump, but it's fine. Not pissing me off. I'm like, Bohmer. I literally had this feeling tonight while I was watching the game. I'm like, Bohm, whenever I think my mom is a huge baseball fan, loves baseball, and her favorite thing is he's due. This guy's due. He's due for a hit. He's due for a hit. And I was, Mom, I was thinking of you. Alec Bohm was due for something big, and Alec Bohm made something big. He made something big with a Bohm bomb to center field, 420 feet to center field, just crushed, tattooed a baseball that was like at his chin, and bang, sinker. He rose out of the park for his 6th home run of the season. You absolutely love to see it. JT Realmuto was tough, as I mentioned. Nick Castellanos. How about Nicky 3 buttons, huh? How about Nicky 3 buttons? Absolutely love this team. Absolutely loves it. Cristopher Sanchez goes out there, pitches his arse off for 6 innings, 1 run, 3 hits, and the 1 run that he allowed was barely a run. Talking about a ball hit just a little tiny bit more, and Alec Bohm's got to play at the plate, probably out because he's awesome. JT Realmuto's awesome. The Phillies are awesome, and that means that they won 1-0 on Alec Bohm's home run in the 8th inning, and everything would have been fine after that as well. But this team is just incredible and such a joy to watch. Yeah, they were struggling. They didn't score a run. Not a run had crossed the plate in this game. And I'm like, just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Gets in the 6th inning. I'm like, just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Gets to the 7th inning. I'm like, just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. 8th inning. Cold, damp towels on my face. Just a matter of time. Home run, Alec Bohm. Just like that. And then I'm thinking with JT Realmuto taking a shot to the old hibbity-dibbity there, I was a little concerned. I'm like, you got to win this one for JT Realmuto's hibbity-dibbity. And they did. They did. That's who I'm convinced. That's what I'm convinced they won for in tonight's particular instance. I think Nick Castellanos did it all for his boy behind the plate. Just saying is all. All right, let's get into it with 3 big things, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, before Nick Castellanos, before Alec Bohm, I do got to talk about your boy JT Realmuto. They don't win this game without JT tonight. And there's one particular play. Other than the fact of him still being in the game, there's one particular instance that they would have at least gone down in extras if he doesn't make the play that he made in this ball game tonight. But there are a number of things. First and foremost, JT Realmuto gets hit by a pitch, takes it off the tricep, the left tricep. He's awarded a bag in that instance. Didn't look like it was too bad, but it was a sinker up in the zone. He took it off the tricep, and he trots down to first base. He's awarded the base after getting hit by that pitch. Then Matt Strahm comes in to pitch the 9th inning. Strahm struggles mightily against William Contreras. Starts him off 0-2. Then Contreras fouls off 6 balls, well, 8 if you include JT's, and then he is able to win that at bat by getting a single to left field after one of his foul balls went directly off the midsection of JT Realmuto. Directly. Folks, I'm talking about direct hit. I'm talking about you sunk my battleship direct hit, okay? If you didn't see it, now you know. JT took it. Boy, did he. Delayed the game for a little while. Trainer comes out. They check on him. He does a couple of power squats, and he squats right back behind home plate. And the next pitch, I believe it was the next pitch. Yeah, it was the ninth pitch of the at-bat that went off the old there. And then the next pitch from Contreras went in the left field for a single. So bottom line was it was a 10-pitch at bat, leadoff single. So you got a runner on to lead things off in the top of the ninth inning. Matt Strahm, unfamiliar territory as far as the top of the ninth inning goes. Like I said, he fouled off 6 pitches during that 10-pitch at bat. Then Christian Yelich steps up there. He gets a single to right field. Adames flies out to center field. Contreras is able to take third on that. Hoskins goes up there. He strikes out. Thank you, Matt Strahm. Inside fastball. Strahm initiated the slide step on to totally surprise Alec Bohm. Surprise Rhys Hoskins. Shocked him with the slide step. Shocked him with that, and he sacrificed 2 miles per hour on the fastball. We got it in on him, and then Sanchez flew out to center field to end the threat there in the 9th inning. In the 10th inning, again, JT Realmuto steps up big. This time, Dunn was trying to score from third base on a ground ball hit to Bryson Stott at second. Stott charges the ball, fires home. JT, out of the runner's lane, gave the path as he's supposed to do, gets the throw from Bryson Stott, reaches back, and he tags Dunn. Collision at the plate. 3 times JT Realmuto hit by a baseball or a human in this game, and he still stood tall. The toughness led the way for JT Realmuto and the Phillies tonight. And right behind him, I got to talk about this Phillies defense in total. This Phillies defense was great today. Alec Bohm was wonderful at third base. There was a couple of plays. The one play where they scored the run, he didn't have a play at first. He did not have a play at the plate, unfortunately. He even went through the motion, and as he's going through the motion, basically, I forget who it was, who scored on that one. I think it was Perkins. Perkins scored on that one. Perkins is going in the slide. So as he still has the ball in his hand, as he's doing that little pump fake home, goes, no, can't do it, pulls it back, fires first, gets the out that way. But really, throughout the game tonight, there was some great defensive plays made behind the bullpen and made behind Cristopher Sanchez in particular. Now, Sanchez did not allow a lot of base runners in this game, but when he needed guys to help him out in the field, those guys certainly did it. No better example than in the 4th inning, Contreras led things off by striking out on a changeup by Cristopher Sanchez. Then Yelich gets the single. So now you got a runner on first base. You got 1 out. You don't know when that inning could happen with Cristopher Sanchez. I know he's had a couple of innings throughout this season that are more or less either blow-up innings or extremely nervous innings, and this wasn't going to be one of them because Adames steps up there and he grounds to Alec Bohm at third base, who makes a great pick on a ball that was slicing away. The spin that was on this baseball was unreal. Bohm goes with the ball, like you would say about a hitter, goes, pops the glove to the outside, makes the catch, or corrals it rather, fires the second, and they get the 5-4-3 double play to end that inning. That was one of the best plays. Edmundo Sosa in the 1st inning had a great play to help back up his starting pitcher, Cristopher Sanchez. Made a great play, charging a baseball, strong throw to first base. He was able to get Contreras for the second out of the game in that 1st inning. Time and time again, guys were stepping up with their gloves in the field to make sure they were backing up their pitcher, whether that be Cristopher Sanchez through the first 6 innings of the game, or whether that be their bullpen arm coming in to help things out. Bohm had a couple of nice plays tonight. Sosa had a couple of nice plays tonight. Really good to see those guys doing what they do. And the play that I was referencing earlier was with SerAnthony Dominguez in the top of the 10th inning. There was a ball. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It was with Strahm. Strahm was in the game. They have a runner on third base. That was when Dunn was on third base. Strahm puts one in the dirt, a 96-mile-per-hour fastball in the dirt that JT had to reach across and backhand, essentially. He doesn't catch that baseball. He doesn't get that baseball. That baseball goes to the wall and a run scores. And then you're going into the bottom of the 9th inning, the bottom of the 9th inning, you're going into that inning down a run as opposed to tied up. You're down 2-1 if he lets that ball go by, as opposed to it still being a 1-1 ball game. So JT was a huge part of that. The Dominguez play was when he hit Frelick. When he hit Frelick, if that ball wasn't hitting Frelick's ankle or his shin, wherever the heck it hit, then you have Dunn scoring from third base on that particular play. So a couple of plays there. One was lucky. One was JT just being really good at his job. Go figure. So JT Realmuto and defense. Cristopher Sanchez was great. The defense was great behind him. I was a little surprised that only 83 pitches, they decided to pull him out. Maybe Rob Thompson had it in the back of his mind that Cristopher Sanchez has had those innings where it's been very scary to watch, but for the most part, he's been good, really good this year. Alec Bohm's home run and JT Realmuto's walk-off. Or excuse me, Nick Castellanos walk-off. Nicky Three Buttons. I'm going to go with Nicky Three Buttons. Bohm was due. Shout out, Eleanor. Bohm was due, and he got it. 420 feet. Beautiful. But Nick Castellanos jumped on a high sinker. Both of the biggest hits for the Phillies came on high sinkers. One was away from Nick Castellanos that he put down the right field line for the walk-off RBI double. The other was high and tight to Alec Bohm that he blasted in the center field, into the camera well in center field. But Castellanos went up there. I don't know if he knew exactly what he was looking for, but I assume he was sitting on a first pitch fastball or a first pitch sinker. This one he got up and away, and he put it up and away to give the Phillies their victory. Ever since you have seen Nick Castellanos bat in that 4-hole, which is just, it goes against everything. It goes against all conventional wisdom. Like if a guy is struggling, you don't promote him in the lineup. But Rob Thompson and his cool as can be personality, I think it'll be fine. I think it's good. It'll be good. No problem. It's fine. Promotes him, and ever since then, Nick Castellanos has looked a lot more like the Nick Castellanos that made an all-star game last year, as opposed to the Nick Castellanos of 2 years ago that looked like he had never been in the big leagues before and was completely lost at the plate. So to see him get that huge hit tonight to give the Phillies this victory was an awesome thing. There was a couple other things I got to get to in this game. All of it was pretty enjoyable. It really took a while for the Phillies bats, obviously, to get going. And when you score 2 runs in a game, it's hard to say that you really got things going, especially when that run, that game-winning run, is awarded to you by the rules, essentially. Excuse me, the runner in scoring position was awarded to you via rules in baseball. So it's hard to say that the bats ever really got it going. That's why I look at the defense. That's why I look at the pitching in this game in particular. And Cristopher Sanchez certainly deserves that honorable mention as well. The changeup was working well for him tonight. The sinker was working well for him tonight. Whipped out the slider as well on a couple occasions tonight. All that was great. And when you talk about a 2-1 ball game, you're talking about more so the way the pitchers pitched and the defense were able to come up with some big plays. And all that came together nicely tonight. But again, with Cristopher Sanchez, 83 pitches for Cristopher Sanchez tonight. Topper probably trying to avoid that blow-up inning. But everything else around him, as far as the defense went, came together beautifully. Just enough. The Phillies were going to get shut out tonight, right? That wasn't going to happen. I made a point yesterday, and this goes to the people of, who have they played? Who have they beaten? All right, those people. St. Louis Cardinals, will say it again, hottest team in baseball, winning 8 of 10 coming into South Philly. The Phillies took 2 of 3. The Milwaukee Brewers, a first-place team. They come into South Philadelphia. They've won 8 of 10. They're the hottest team now in the National League. And the Phillies have now at least taken 2 of 3. Yes, 2 of 3 against them, with the opportunity to go for another sweep tomorrow. That sounds good, doesn't it? Right? That's where the Phillies are at right now. That's a pretty good thing. That's a pretty good thing. And all this before the London series. I'll take it. I'll take it every single time. When we come back, we'll look at how Rhys Hoskins got another ovation tonight. We'll look at his night tonight, and we'll also highlight a couple of the crazy things that took place in this game for the Phillies to actually come out with this win. And yes, we will check your comments coming up in a few. You're a Locked On Phillies postcast. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Locked On Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Locked On Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Back in a second. FanDuel. Hope you guys are having some fun on FanDuel because they have everything. When it comes to FanDuel, it's winner take all time in the NBA and the NHL, and FanDuel is giving you a shot to bring home a big win of your own. Right now, new customers get $150 in bonus bets with any winning $5 bet. That's $150 to bet on point spreads, money lines, player props, and so much more. I jumped on Bryce Harper tonight, as a matter of fact, to hit a home run. Thought he was going to break out of it tonight. Had a couple of big swings, just swung under the baseball a couple of times, unfortunately. But other than that, wasn't doing well for myself on FanDuel. But you could do just fine on FanDuel. Make sure you download the app to your phone. Let the games begin. FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. Visit FanDuel.com to look at the odds for yourself when it comes to all you could win on FanDuel. Once again, new customers get $150 in bonus bets with any winning $5 bet, $150 for point spreads, money lines, and player props, and so much more. FanDuel.com/locked-on. That's FanDuel.com/locked-on, and make the playoff shot count for yourself. All right, let's take a look at what you guys are saying about this game tonight. How you feeling? I see, this is the people in here. There we go. What's going on, IBH? Good evening, everyone. Ari, nice win. Fudge the Brewers. I see what you did there. Nikki, 3 buttons, IBH. Ari, I'm jealous. The Cardinals used to be fun to watch. Did we steal the fun, Ari? Did we steal the fun? Really excited about Sanchez. IBH, really excited about Sanchez. Yeah, how can you not be excited about Sanchez? Like I looked up at it was one of those games where, I mean, obviously there wasn't a lot of offense to begin with. I looked up at the clock at one point. They were moving into the bottom of the 5th inning, I think it was. And the game was maybe an hour and 20 minutes old, an hour and 10 minutes old. And I was like, damn, this game's gonna be over quick. And then, of course, it went to 10 innings. And I ain't complaining. John Marinelli, I was thinking of you during the game today. I was thinking, you popped into my brain. You were rent-free in my head. Nikki 2 times. I'm going to go get 2 bags. I'm going to go walk it off. But yeah, pretty awesome by him tonight. But no, what was the instance? Wasn't the first inning. The first inning, they actually saw a couple of pitches. Harper got an infield single tonight on that bouncer to second that he beat out. Second inning. That's what it was. John, there was the second inning. Second inning of the game tonight, Bryson Stott flew out to center on a first pitch. Then they take Koenig out. They bring in Ray. Castellanos flies out to center on a first pitch. Was thinking of you. Dahl gets the double. Edmundo Sosa gets an infield single to short. This is one of the Phillies' best opportunities to actually score a run. They didn't get it. Rojas then grounded out to shortstop on a first pitch. All 3 outs, John, in that second inning came on swinging at the first pitch. One was the fly out by Stott. Another was the Castellanos fly out to center field. And then the other was Rojas grounding out to short. All on first pitches. Making it easy for him. Sean Kilrain making a night appearance. What's up, Sean Kilrain? I'll keep talking ish on Nikki 3 buttons, just like I said before the game. And look what happens. Look at that. Sean Kilrain. JT is one tough SOB. There's no denying that. What the first words? So Castellanos, Real Muto takes the ball off his tricep. Real Muto takes the ball off the and then JT Real Muto has a collision at the plate. The collision at the plate, it wasn't a huge collision if you didn't see it, but it was enough to like ring his bell a little bit. And JT just got up and he was fine. But as soon as he took that hit at the plate, the first words out of John Kruk's mouth during the local broadcast was, he is Darren Dalton. He's Dutch. He's Darren Dalton. That's high praise, folks. That's high praise. John Marinelli, I'm not going to put it up, but I agree with you. He must be leading the league in such a category. Tampa Eagle, way to go, Fails. Crazy. What's up, Crazy? Great win. Strahm has some bean pop. Matt Strahm, in that 9th inning, you have him struggle with Contreras for that single to lead things off. 10-pitch at bat, bottom line. Forget about what happened to JT for a second. Then the really back-to-back singles to lead off that inning with Contreras, Yelich. Adames flies out to right field. Contreras takes third. He strikes out Rhys Hoskins. Rhys Hoskins got announced to come to the plate with the go-ahead run on third base. And Rhys Hoskins got booed. And he better. In that particular situation, nobody's getting cheered. Nobody not wearing a Philadelphia jersey is getting cheered. Hoskins walks to the plate, gets booed, strikes out on the inside fastball where Strahm used that slide step, and then Sanchez flew out to center. Rojas came in to make the catch in shallow center field. I'm here for it every step of the way. 801 Phils fan, what's going on? Nicky 3 Buttons is heating up. We just need June Schwarber. I'm a little surprised, 801. A little surprised we haven't seen a little bit more of that June Schwarber coming out just yet. That top of the 10th was kind of bad. Oh, yeah, it was shaky. It was rickety. It wasn't just bad. I agree, but it was worse than bad. It was yee. Sean Kilray, Matt Strahm is an all-star. There's no way Matt Strahm cannot be an all-star. How about the home run that Alec Bohm hit tonight off Pagoro? Pagoro had not given up a home run all season. Pagoro had not given up a home run since a 2-homer game he allowed back on August 8th of last year. He allowed 4 home runs over the last 8 months of season, right? 4 home runs last year, and all of last year he surrendered 4 home runs. 2 came in a game, 1 game. This year he had not allowed a home run, and Alec Bohm did not get. It was not a pitch that you look at and go, "Oh, that was a meatball." No, that was a pitch that he had to swing his hands in. He had to slide his hands in up top. Very difficult pitch to hit. He just got out in front of it enough to be able to deliver that ball to dead center field for the solo home run. Not bad, Alec Bohm. Not bad. But yeah, Strahm was great. He'll be an all-star. I have no doubt in my mind. Yeah, pretty special. Sir Sketchable. Nicky 3 Buttons with the walk-off. I'm going to keep going, though. I get you. John Getz. What's up, John? This team is hard-nosed. Great teams win the close ones. Need the right-handed slugger Turner back in the lineup. What a wrecking crew the Phillies are. Well said. Well said. This Phillies team just doesn't stop being fun to watch. I mean, I kept on waiting. Like, for instance, tonight, Edmundo Sosa, unfortunately, wasn't going to be that guy. He got an infield single. Great. Was waiting for him to come up there and really deliver that big hit. Didn't happen. He was one of the few to come up with a hit with a runner in scoring position, but even that was an infield single. Rojas 0 for 1 with a runner in scoring position. Realmuto 0 for 1. Bohm 0 for 1. Castellanos 1 for 1, and that was in the extras. Pache 0 for 1. Pache pinch hit for Dahl at one point in this game. 6th inning, 7th inning. Struck out on 3 pitches. Like that wasn't pretty. But yeah, the Phillies just couldn't come up with a big hit until they needed the big hit in the 10th inning. This Phillies team, even tonight, where it wasn't a huge difference in the game, like nobody had a huge game tonight. Anyone who had a good game had 1 hit, basically. There was no one person carrying the whole team on the offensive side of things. But again, the bottom of the order, David Dahl got a double, a 1-out double. Edmundo Sosa still got a hit on the infield single. Rojas got a single to really get things going for any bit of a threat in the 9th inning. I think he led off that 9th inning with the 9th inning with a single. One thing while I'm on the subject here, and I'm not going to be the snake at a garden party, the skunk at a garden party. Okay. Is that the expression? But what the hell was Kyle Schwarber swinging at in that 9th inning? What was that? Talk about June Kyle Schwarber. Where are you? He's got a 2-0 count in that 9th inning at bat. Swings at the high cheese that was at his eyes. Instead of it being 3-0, it's 2-1. Then a couple of pitches later, swings at another pitch high in the zone. Like, we're talking about an easy walk. Now, Rojas ended up stealing second anyway, barely, but he did. But you could have had a situation there where you would have first and second with nobody out. Now, you still had the runner in scoring position with 1 out, and Realmuto unfortunately struck out. Harper got the intentional walk, and Bohm struck out, flailing away at a 100-mile-per-hour fastball on the outside half of the plate. But that one at bat by Schwarber kind of left me scratching my head a little bit. 801 JT has been pretty clutch. Best catcher in baseball. Hell yeah. Sir Sketchable. Tonight's Sir Sketchable comments have been fueled by Voodoo Ranger IPA. Shout outs. I'll give you a shout out for that. Why not? Chat is popping, man. We're having some fun. Sean Kerride, 26-9 at home. Gets no better at the bank than that. You're absolutely right. The other thing is 22-3 in their last 25 home games. Hot to trot, baby. Star Wars, I agree. Michael Farrell. Did we go to high school together? Nick has been struggling, but love his guts. He hasn't been, you're right. He hasn't been struggling as much as look, he's not hitting 200 lately. He's hitting like 250, 270, which is better, much better. But ever since he got moved up in the order for that one game, he's been hitting a lot better. And to see him come up with a walk-off tonight is a great thing. And the other thing that we don't talk about enough with Nick Castellanos, because he is just a chill dude, is we don't talk about him getting to the ballpark early, consistently, getting the batting practice in, getting the extra BP in, working on his swing, working on his approach. Like, that is what you should be doing if you're not having a season that is really worthy of the player we have seen you be, which is an all-star level a year ago. Orion Kerkering is nasty. Hells yeah. Really missing Marshy in the lineup. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Him and Cody Clemens. Look forward to seeing Weston Wilson back in the lineup again. Sean Kilray, thank you for listening to that. JT was asked after the game about getting hit by the pitch and the ball that bounced off the and he's responded by saying, nothing like ice can fix. Nothing ice can't fix. Is that what he said? I'll go with that anyway. But yeah, it's an easy team to love, man. It's an easy team to love. Remo K, what's up, man? Stubbs can play the next game. Give JT a break from this beating. Bryce probably deserves a day off too. Probably. All right, when we come back, let's talk about where the Phillies are headed next. Talk about the time off. Another reason I was a little surprised, Cristopher Sanchez got a quick hook today. It's another reason why they let Zach Wheeler go 114 pitches yesterday. So a lot to get into when we talk about what's up next for your Fightin' Phils. You are Locked On Phillies Postcast right here on the Locked On Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Locked On Sports Philadelphia. Back in a second. eBay Motors, where it's at. Passion, drive, patience, the formula for winning championships. It's also what keeps your ride or die alive. eBay Motors is everything you need to maintain your vehicle and level it up to peak performance. Superchargers, roof racks, exhaust kits, LED lights, and so much more. Whether you're into speed, power, style, all of the above, eBay Motors has you covered. With over 122 million parts for your number one ride or die, you'll always find exactly what you're looking for. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, your part is guaranteed to fit your ride every time or your money back. Because with eBay Motors, you're burning rubber, not cash. With all the parts you need at the prices you want, it's easy to make your car the MVP and bring home huge wins. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. That's ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply. eBay Guaranteed Fit only available to U.S. customers. So we all know the Phillies very shortly have their London trip on tap. Here's the way this is going to go down. Phillies will go for the sweep. They'll look to bust out the brooms against the Milwaukee Brewers tomorrow late afternoon. It's a 4:05 start time. Aaron Nola will get the start, and who knows, maybe another opener there for the Milwaukee Brewers. But the Phillies will go for the sweep tomorrow with Aaron Nola on the hill. Nola looking to improve to 8-2 on the season and lower his ERA below 3 in that one. He has been pitching just phenomenally well for the Phillies as of late. But then, and here's where we got the layoff. They're off Thursday. They're off Friday. Then they're in London to face the Mets for a 1:10 start time Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday, 10 a.m. They are then off Monday as they travel from England to New England to take on the Boston Red Sox in Boston at Fenway Park for a 7:10 start time that Tuesday night. So the Phillies, they have a couple of off days here before they kick off days. They're flying to London. So travel day. And then they're going to be coming back east to obviously face or west in this case, to face the Boston Red Sox. So the Phillies have a jam-packed schedule, despite the fact they're going to have a couple of days where they don't have to play. Take this time to rest up. Trey Turner, take this time to rest up. JT Realmuto, take this time to rest up. Hey, Zach Wheeler, rest the arm, baby, after 114 pitches last night. Go ahead and rest that up. looking forward to seeing what the Phillies are able to unload over the next couple of days here, not just because of the majesty of a English series here against the Mets, but just keep on being this incredibly fun team to watch. And yeah, sure, winning is fun. It's fun to watch your team win. But man, when this team, you really don't know who the hero is going to be, that is just exciting baseball. Whether that's going to be Cristopher Sanchez, whether that's going to be JT Realmuto, whether it's going to be Alec Bohm, Nick Castellanos, Edmundo Sosa, David Dahl, guys like that, you don't know. Weston Wilson might get a spot in the lineup tomorrow. You just don't know. But one thing you can take for, I don't want to say take for granted, but rest assured before you start a game or watching the Phillies, that it's going to be a fun time, either in South Philly or wherever the Phillies are playing, even if it's across the pond in England. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. You guys are fantastic as per usual. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe on the Locked On Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Make sure you hit like and subscribe on this particular Phillies postcast as well. We'll have ourselves some more fun tomorrow when the Phillies look to bust out the brooms against this Milwaukee Brewers, formerly hottest team in the National League, coming to South Philly. Phillies taking advantage of that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, everybody. Anyone, one more comment here? I will not be in the UK. It would be good content. I'd love to go over there. I love London. I could, you know what? I should have just crashed on my cousin's sofa. She lives in London. Where's the Phillies strength of schedule narrative these days? Right, Burger King. Thank you. As far as the UK, appreciate it. You guys are great. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. My name is Mark Farzetta. Once again, like and subscribe. Locked On Sports Philadelphia. Appreciate all the support you guys have been giving this brand new YouTube channel for Locked On Sports and the Locked On Sports Network. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Also, Connor Thomas, don't miss his daily podcast, Locked On Phillies podcast as well, for all the Phillies coverage that you need. Keep it right here with Locked On. Thanks, everybody. Back with you guys tomorrow after the Phillies bust out the brooms. Yeah, I said it. See you then. Bye.